In life, we all have a dream, don't we? We all want to become someone to achieve something truly great. So many of us watch motivational videos on YouTube every day, hoping for a spark. But then we look at our lives and wonder why nothing is really changing. Why is that? It's because you can't build a life of success on motivation alone. Motivation is just a starting boost. It won't get you very far unless you bring discipline into your life. If this idea doesn't quite click yet, I really want you to watch this story all the way to the end. I promise you, what you're about to hear has the power to change your life. In a small town, there was a young man named Ethan. Ethan had a huge dream. He wanted to do something incredible with his life. Every single day, he would watch motivational videos, read stories of inspiring people, and listen to talks from those who had already succeeded. He would often tell himself, that's it, starting tomorrow, I'm going to study for 6 hours every day. Tomorrow, I'm going to change everything. Just the thought of changing made him feel happy and excited, but that feeling never seemed to last. After just a day or two, he would fall back into his old lazy habits and start making excuses again. This cycle of trying and failing over and over left Ethan feeling incredibly frustrated. One day, he ran into his friend Ben. Ben was different. It was like he was living in a completely different world. He woke up early every single day, followed a set routine, always studied on time, and was slowly getting better day by day. Ethan looked at Ben in amazement and asked, "How do you do it, Ben? How are you so motivated all the time? How do you get everything done every single day?" Ben smiled and said, "I don't rely on motivation, Ethan. I rely on discipline." Ethan looked confused. He asked, "But isn't motivation the real key to success?" Ben shook his head and said, "Come with me to the river tomorrow morning. There's something I want to show you." The next morning, before the sun was even up, Ethan went with Ben to the river. An old fisherman was sitting there. You could see the strength in his hands and the wisdom of many years in his eyes. Ben said to the fisherman, "Grandpa, could you please tell him that story you once told me, the one about discipline?" The fisherman looked at Ethan and smiled. "Do you see this river, son? I come here every single day at this exact time. It doesn't matter if it's cold, raining, or sunny. I throw my net, wait patiently, and try to catch fish. Some days I catch a lot, some days just a little, and some days I catch nothing at all, but I never stop coming. Do you know why?" Ethan thought for a moment and then answered, "Because you love fishing." The fisherman chuckled gently. "No, son, I come because this is my responsibility. If I only came when I felt like it, I wouldn't be here most days. And if I only waited for perfect weather, my family would go hungry. I don't wait for motivation. I believe in discipline." Ethan listened carefully as the fisherman continued. "Motivation is like a flash of light. It's bright for a moment and then it's gone. But discipline is like a fire. It burns slowly and steadily every single day, no matter what's happening around it." Then he pointed to a bamboo tree nearby and asked, "Have you ever heard the story of the bamboo tree?" Ethan shook his head. The fisherman began, "A farmer once planted a bamboo seed. Every day, he watered it, made sure it had sunlight, and took care of it. 1 year passed and nothing happened. People laughed at him and said he was wasting his time. Still, nothing happened in the second year or the third or even the fourth, but the farmer never gave up. A spark lit up in the fisherman's eyes. Then suddenly, in the 5th year, do you know what happened? In just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree shot up 90 feet into the air. Do you know why?" Ethan's eyes grew wide. "Because for all those years," the fisherman explained, "the tree was growing its roots deep into the ground." The fisherman nodded. "Exactly. For 4 years, that tree was building a strong foundation underground. If the farmer had given up, he would have never seen the tree grow so tall." "Discipline is just like that," the fisherman said. "You might not see results right away, but if you are patient and keep going, one day, you will definitely succeed." In that moment, something inside Ethan changed forever. He realized he'd been waiting for motivation, wanting quick results for everything. He finally understood that discipline was the real key. From that day on, Ethan decided he was going to truly change his life. Instead of waiting to feel motivated, he created a routine. Even on days he didn't feel like it, he studied. On days he was tired, he still exercised, and even when he felt sleepy, he still woke up early. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and months turned into years. Slowly but surely, Ethan became one of the most respected people in his town, and whenever someone asked him, "Hey, what's your secret to success?" He would smile and say, "Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is the key. If you can do the small things every single day, again and again, you will see big results." Success isn't about doing one huge thing all at once. It's about doing the small things right every single day. So don't wait for the perfect time or the right mood. Start today, stay disciplined, and you will build your own future. If this story helped you, please give it a like and tell us in the comments what was the biggest lesson you learned today. We'll see you in the next story. Take care.